defense to that. Then we're going to get defense to the crank from there. What do? They bridge. When they bridge, you step, keep the grip, and you crank them anyways. So I want to work through that real quick. So I think of the best angle here. Yeah, it's probably this one. So if I'm here with Brett, it's not the easiest place to get a hammerlock. It's a simple truth. I want him broken down. That would be the best place to be, right? And we can talk about that later. But right now, this is where we're at. This is what we're dealing with. He pulled my hand down. I'm in here like this whenever he's got my hand. This hand comes in, okay? I bring this arm over. I better get to the front of him quick. So I rotate. Everybody knows what I'm doing right now, right? But if he's still up like this, I pull him out and then drive back down to flatten him. Okay? Okay. Now, I'll walk around to make it tight, pull up, and then drive. Look what I'm doing. Away. Now watch the switch. I'm going to step over his head, find my underhook, and connect my hands. And literally push the hammerlock away to put him on his side. Path of least resistance. I'm not going to crooked head scissor him. Let's turn this way. You with me? Take your time, take your time. Good man. So yeah, arm bars. 5 million options. Unfortunately, we don't have all day. So we're here. Crooked head scissor. We got Japanese arm bars. We actually have omoplatas, or I'm sorry, coil locks, and a million other things from here. But right now, this is one of the best positions. I don't like sitting on the head from here unless I'm going for a crooked head scissor. So what I do is I jump forward onto the shoulders because I want shoulder control. But I want to pin him to attack a north-south choke. Because with this arm out of the way, there's nothing to stop me from transitioning straight down to north-south. I've opened the gate, but I don't wait for it. So when I drive this arm down, I literally pivot off on my right knee, drive it down, and watch my right arm. It starts snaking around, and I drive my chest across his face because I need him looking out for the north-south choke. If he's looking in, that's his defense. We'll do that in a second. So flip right out again. It's here. Now, it's not tight enough yet. When I reach through, guys, I post off the hip, and I snake down. You'll see guys do a 90 a lot. It's okay, but you'll open the carotid on the left side more if you go 45. And watch, the grip that I'm going to use is simply this, but you're going to feel me cinch it one time. I'll cinch it one time, and I'm going to be lower than snake grip. Snake and away and be patient with it and watch, and then we're going to work a counter, counter, counter real quick. So I came across, I drove my chest across, to push your head out real quick. Head out. There you go. We'll work that in a second. I reach my wrist, my head's down low, right down here. If my head is high, he'll reach over with his left hand and grab my chin. Reach across the top of my head, grab my chin, and he'll rip me right off the abridgment. Okay? So my head stays low. Now this is where I cinch. I pull it through nice and tight, elbow down. Now my head stays low, 45 degrees. I'm not even going to squeeze. I just start moving back, moving back. It makes the squeeze happen because what's happening to the hole? It's here. It's dissipating. When that hole goes away, the submission happens on its own, like we were talking about, right? Taking every little centimeter out as we're moving. So let's build on that a little bit. Everybody knows north-south choke? Kind of, sort of, yeah. If you don't, I'll help you. I'll walk around, okay? Be more than happy. But I want to see this. I want you guys to see the series first. Okay? Yes, sir.
You ever do a teacup saucer on that? Finishing on that one?
I'm about to do that in a second. Yeah. Well, I'll do it for the neck crank if he turns his chin in.
Okay.
So, because the next step for him to do, if somebody tries north-south, you turn your chin into the ribs. They cannot north-south choke you. They can neck crank you though, so that's the next step. But the counter to the neck crank is for him to bridge. That's when you mount him, keep the same grip, twist, and you'll still neck crank him again. So don't worry, we're going to go back through this, so be patient. But I want to show you the series first. So if you can just come back down again, we'll finish it up first. So here I am. This time Brett turns his chin in. He's blocking me. He's doing a good job. He's doing what he's supposed to do. This is kind of the teacup and saucer, right? If you look, guys, I'm like this. So this is what Josh is talking about, teacup and saucer. What does it do? It turns on the cutting bone. That's my submission button, right? But I got to put my weight distribution in the right place too. So when I come across on this, I'm coming across where it matches perfectly with his jaw, right there. So see where my ribs are? Yeah. They're on the top of his head. I'm on the jaw. So I'm cranking the neck. He's at volume 10, right? Like Coach Shallis says. He's at volume 10, but I'm taking his ear to his spine this time. So I'm going to do it real gentle, okay? But I need to sit down a little bit to get some control. I pull tight first, then I sit back through it to get the crank, okay? Real gentle. Now, go back to your now his escape from that, if he just do a regular bridge, hips to the sky. Just regular hips to the sky. That's it. I can't do it, look. I can't do it. You won't, it's that simple of a counter. But keep the grip, guys. Look, keep it here. Watch, I twist his head, step here. Now watch, twist it, and pull through. You'll still finish him. So there's always a counter to the counter is my point.
Do you sometimes wait that out till he drops his hips, maybe? Like,
Absolutely, I'll go through the whole series. Kind of like a judoka would go through the 5-throw series to get to the 5th throw.
Right.
The same thing in wrestling, a guy will go through 3 attacks to get to that fourth attack, right? Because he's setting him up the whole way. It's kind of what I want you guys to work on this one. And if it's too much, I'll slow it down. Let me know, please. But let's look at it one more time.
What's that?
Turtle. So not my favorite place to do the hammerlock, but you can pull it off, and yes, you can break them down. So I came over with the claw, he grabbed, he put it down, boom. If he put it down like this, he's got the control, right? I better come in here, quick. Turn out the grip, start setting this up. Turn, and come out. Now I'm here. I'm not even gonna try and finish right now. But I need to pull forward and then break him down. Now I can come back, pull up, tight, and then pull away. There's that. Now I step over his head to pin the head with my right knee. I don't want him going anywhere. Fire the underhook, double up on your grip, jump to the shoulders. Can you move your shoulders? It's because I'm on his shoulders. If I'm on his knee, his head, he's all over the darn place. You got to go crooked head scissor, right? Shoulder control. So I'm on the shoulders right now. I'm going to pivot off on my right knee. Look, that movement. I pivot off on the right knee, but this hand goes where? Right under the neck. So I'm here. Fire is waiting. He doesn't even feel it. When I drive that hammerlock down, he's there. Push your chest across the face to make his face go out, and then come back down, okay? Now turn your head back in a little bit. This happens sometimes when the head's in. Take your knuckle and push their head out. Sorry, buddy. Then grab your wrist on the way back and cinch it. That's all the squeeze you're gonna need. Get your head the heck out of here. If your head's here, they'll grab your chin and flip you over. Now do that again, and bridge to your left. He's got me. He beat me. I'm pretty heavy, he's gonna get me, doesn't matter. My head's gonna go, I'm gonna go. So I stay tight, right? Head's down, 45 degrees, and as I move, that hole's gonna get tighter and tighter. So let me know if I squeeze any tighter, okay, Brett? I'm just moving. I'm just moving. Good, that's it. I don't need to squeeze any tighter. That hole's gonna close itself. Let's do that first, okay? You guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, brother. Let's go. 1, 2.